everybody, Christina here with NYCountry Swag. Today's swag session is brought to you by the Boogie Room, which is located in the Mondrian Park Avenue Hotel. That's where we shoot all of our swag sessions. They have a great DJ Fridays and Saturday nights. Make sure you're checking them out on Facebook and Instagram. Today's swag session is with Brett Kissel, who was our very first Swag Spotlight interview. So we will talk about that. But before that, I definitely want you to perform your single for everybody and take it away.
Well, thank you, Christina. It's extremely special to be here in New York right now to play a song that is, I think, so meaningful. This song tells a unique twist, I guess, on a classic tale, and it's called Drink About Me. I hope you guys enjoy this one as much as I'm gonna like playing it for you. We were a million miles a minute, like the world was only spinning round for us. Started a fire and we jumped in it, hotter than the center of the sun. Slow kissing in a fast car, jeans sliding off in the rain. Yeah, tonight it's got me smiling, buzzing on the memories we made. Here's to those days. I hope a margarita puts you on the coast with me. A cold Corona takes you down to Mexico. And baby, when you take a sip of some strong whiskey, does it put you in that dive bar, stealing my heart in a corner booth way down in Baton Rouge, baby? 'Cause baby, after all of this time, one little sip and I miss you like crazy. Tell me, baby, do you drink about me? Do you ever look back and laugh at that time I got so drunk at your apartment playing air guitar like we were Guns N' Roses? We're too damn good to forget about, so girl, I'm raising one up now to the moments I'm still holding. I hope a margarita puts you on the coast with me. A cold Corona takes you down to Mexico. And baby, when you take a sip of some strong whiskey, does it put you in that dive bar, stealing my heart in a corner booth way down in Baton Rouge, baby? 'Cause baby, after all of this time, one little sip and I miss you like crazy. Tell me, baby, do you drink about me the way I drink about you? And if you drink about me, baby, when you do, I hope a margarita puts you on the coast with me. A cold Corona takes you down to Mexico. And baby, when you take a sip of some strong whiskey, does it put you in that dive bar, stealing my heart in a corner booth way down in Baton Rouge, baby? 'Cause baby, after all of this time, one little sip and I miss you like crazy. Tell me, baby, do you drink about me? Do you drink about me? Do you drink about me? Thanks for clapping, everybody. Thank you. Nothing wrong with freedom. I remember when it tasted sweet, no strings attached, nowhere to be. And nothing wrong with money, nothing wrong with chasing down that dream. I'm thankful that it worked for me. Happiness to anybody else might be a million things. It ain't no secret. The secret to this smile, it ain't complicated. In fact, it's easy to describe the perfect start to the perfect day. I could say it in a couple words. This morning, having coffee with her. Right down the middle. You can cut my life right down the middle, before and after I met her. And ever since then, oh man, I don't need much. Her good morning's probably more than I deserve. It ain't no secret, the secret to this smile, it ain't complicated. In fact, it's easy to describe the perfect start to the perfect day. I could say it in a couple words. This morning, having coffee with her. Oh, 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 oh. Happiness to anybody else might be a million things, but it's just one to me. It ain't no secret, the secret to this smile, it ain't complicated. In fact, it's easy to describe the perfect start to the perfect day. I could say it in a couple words. This morning, having coffee with her. The perfect start to the perfect day. My whole life, my whole world. This morning, having coffee with her. Oh, thank you.
Hey guys, once again, Christina here with New York Country Swag. We're with Brett Kissel. That song was so beautiful. Obviously, let's talk about the single, but that song that you just played, if you don't know, that's a famous quote from Johnny Cash, so I'm sure that was an influence for you writing that. But talk to me about it, obviously, for your beautiful wife, Cecilia, and just tell me about this one.
Well, I think the biggest thing is for sometimes people in the music business, and you're a young parent yourself, and we both have this entrepreneurial spirit to go and chase our dreams, but it's important often to slow down and I guess smell the roses every now and then. So when Cash was interviewed, and I don't remember what the publication was, but it said, describe your idea of paradise. And of course, in previous thoughts, I would have thought, maybe this beautiful beach and this incredible destination. It might be Tahiti with those huts, those bungalows on, right? Like we can think about that picture.
Yep.
But Johnny said, well, it was this morning. Paradise was this morning with June having coffee. And so for me, that was, I think, a big inspiration for me to make the decision to record the song. And I'm very thankful that Cecilia loved that song as much as I did too. So I'm very proud that it's on the new record.
I can't wait for that. I love that song. And then obviously the single, like you said, it's such a cool twist because it's not what you expect. And we were talking earlier about how every artist has their drinking song. I mean, this is country music. Everybody loves beer, loves drinking. But the fact that you can take a common thread of drinking and twist it into that, where it's like heart-wrenching a little bit.
Well, it's a memory song disguised as a drinking song, and country music of all the genres that we know and we love. Of course, you guys here in New York understand the power of country music and the power that it's bringing to this incredible city.
Yeah.
But the reality is that we tell a story. Country music in general tells a story better than any other genre does. So with that being said, I mean, I think this is a really unique twist on a classic tale of missing somebody so much that it hurts.
Yeah.
And yet when you have that drink, you're taken back to that destination.
Right. So one cool thing about our New York Country Swag is we love rising artists, and we love highlighting rising artists. And I came on the scene with Stephanie in September of 2017, and I had this idea, and I said, I think we should start doing interviews with rising artists. Every Monday, let's post an interview. You, sir, were our very first Swag Spotlight, January 8th, 2018. Which was so exciting, and I loved getting to talk to you. And one of the cool things that we talked about was you opened for Garth Brooks.
It happened, folks.
16 times. Garth Brooks. I need to know what that was like.
It's, you know what, to be honest, it's tough to describe, Christina, because every show was different, every encounter was different, but over the course of those dates that we did, it was a memory that was better than the last one. And I thought that the first show we did was the best day of my life. Then we realized it's the next one. I mean, I think we could do an entire interview and we would only get through maybe a quarter of the great memories that we've had. but I think opening for Garth was incredible, but standing shoulder to shoulder with Garth and performing with him. And we did Call in Baton Rouge together. Recently, we did Friends in Low Places together. I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling everybody watching it, that I discovered where Cloud 9 is. I know where it is. I've been there. It's on a giant steel stage in the center of a stadium in front of 55,000 people standing next to Garth Brooks.
In Canada,
that is Cloud 9.
Where you are from, like getting to perform for your fans. And you've had an amazing career so far. In Canada, you won the Juno Award for Country Album of the Year. I mean, you've had amazing things. And now you're coming to the States and you're pushing this single. And we are so excited to see fans react here.
I've been very lucky to have some great memories north of the border, but the greatest thing about it is having obviously that, I guess, experience and bringing that down south of the border and to bring that into the United States. So my wife and I and our family, we've moved to Nashville. We're really making a go of it, and I think that there's a bit of a pioneer spirit for us to know that we've got these experiences, these lessons learned, and to bring them to America, because we know that country music was invented here. We know that Nashville is the be-all, end-all for all things country. We know that one of the greatest cities on planet Earth is New York, which is exactly why I'm so happy to spend time with you here and to bring my brand of country music. Yes. But don't kid yourself, we've had some incredible artists that you've probably encountered in the past or you know of that have come from my home and native land in Canada. So recently we've got High Valley, we've got Lindsay L, we've got Tennille Towns, Megan Patrick who's crushing it, Tennille Arts is crushing it. It's really special to be maybe in that class and to be coming down and bringing our brand of country music. But then, there's a young lady by the name of Shania Twain.
That's nobody. You don't know who that is, right? Nobody knows.
She might
okay.
Catch on, folks.
She might get big.
So there's that. And then in the early days, we've got in the 70s and the 80s was Anne Murray, who did so much to put Canadian country music on the map. And then an artist you may or may not have heard of named Hank Snow in the early 50s was an Opry member, had #1s, had a song in 1950 called I'm Moving On that was #1 and on the charts for 52 weeks. It was on the charts in the year 1950. So this is a guy that inspired the likes of Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. And he was a Canadian from Nova Scotia. So I'm really happy to maybe follow in their footsteps and stake a claim, I guess, for Canadians to do whatever it is that we can do in country music in Nashville.
That's so exciting. And then I know we were talking earlier, you have a new album.
I do.
When what can we expect from it? What are fans looking forward to?
Well, I'm here to tell you. So January 1st is an incredible day. Now, if you're anything like me, it's a little different with kids now, but January 1st, I was always nursing a hangover because obviously if everybody's here in New York and gonna watch, the ball drop and everything, have this incredible party in Times Square. So for me, we want everybody to party on December 31st and know that there's some great news coming on January 1st. New Year's Day, a new record drops called Now or Never.
And New Year's
yes,
Day.
It's dropping on New Year's Day, so you can pre-order it now.
Cool.
And for the first 2 weeks that our pre-order's been available, we've been trending on Apple Music, which has been amazing, and it's been the #1 pre-ordered country album in Canada. So that's a really special statistic for us. And the song that I played, Coffee with Her, the song I played, Drink About Me, they each have, what I'm saying is they each have their own lives on this record. There's nothing like any other song. Cool. So it's eight songs and a very special project, each little pieces of my heart on one project, I guess.
Oh man, we cannot wait to hear that. I can't wait to, we'll definitely keep you guys informed. We'll definitely get a review up on the site.
I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sure I will. Show it, those 2 songs, I'm sure I will, and I'm sure all of our followers will. Thank you so much for coming to New York City. Thank you so much for playing for NYCountry Swag, and we can't wait to hear the new album.
I hope you enjoy it when you do. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much. See you soon.
Cause baby, after all of this time, one little sip and I miss you like crazy. Tell me, baby, do you drink about me the way I drink about you?